What's good, cereal bowls? How are you all doing? Because I'm doing super duper chill. It's your favorite crazy cereal, Insaneapplejackz, and today we're back here with some more Dokkan, as you can see on screen. And currently we're about to be doing some pulls. I figured it'd be easier to do these pulls than trying on like a live stream versus trying to sit up here and split them up into different segments via doing two different videos and splitting the basis on whether you cared about JP Dokkan or if you cared about Global Dokkan. So I figured this would be the best way to get both our LR pool summon set done as well as the likes of getting our 50 ticket set done because we've hit another big event. This is the yearly ticket pool set where they sit up here and give you tickets based on how many stones you've spent throughout the year. And essentially, they did a little bit different this year where they had like a stone to redeem in order to do that. And then you would exchange it for the tickets. But what that added to it is essentially it had a bonus layer where you could sit up here and use those stones, if you had enough of them, to redeem a specific unit as opposed to taking your chances with the pool packs. Now, whether or not you did that, whether or not that was your thing, that's up to you. Maybe you were very close to a rainbow and you were like, let me just sit up here and get the rainbow as opposed to risking it, or possibly you just had a unit that you were like, oh man, that'd be a dope first time unit. Nonetheless, everybody chose to use their stones and their tickets how they chose to use them. I went with the ticket method because I figured I'd get closer to... I have a few units that are like at the cusp of being rainbowed, but I figured it'd be easier to do it in a manner like this as a way to kind of widen my chances of getting different things accomplished with the unit. So it's going to be interesting. I've already done some pulls on my main, and let's say it was nice. It was nice. So I'm hoping things look good. But yeah, dudes, how you been? You guys pull on these packs? Anybody super hyped for these pulls? So I think it's already clear that I've determined which pack I'm going to pull on. Now, mind you, I'd usually pull for the fusions, but actually, because my boy Boo hasn't had too much of anything in a crazy while, and just due to the fact of him being an LR now, I figured why not sit up here and try to pull for an LR Boo. And that's really where I stand on this pack set. If I had crazy amounts more of stones, I'd probably go for both packs, but I feel like it's not worth like super splitting myself here, so we're going to get into this, and as per usual, our warning of being over character limit, but I can't even blame this one because I know we're going to be stupid over character limit after this. So we're going into our first pool set, and so they gave this, I think, 400 hours for its bonus pools, essentially. And where this one's interesting is on the... Ooh, screen break. On the global side, we have discounted pools towards a free pool, whereas on the JP side, it looks like it's still full price. Alright. Alright. We start off strong. We get the Gawasu. I don't think I have one on this account of him, but I know I've pulled him before. We get into a young Jirobe. We go into a Vegeta. I've gotten a lot of respect for these Vegetas recently because I've had to feed up a lot of Vegetas. And let me just tell you, this man comes in clutch when you don't want to spend your Kais. It's just like, oh, 5%. And it's like, I've always known about feed ups like that. It's just, it's not always really worth it because, perfect example, when I got the Not My Bulma Vegeta, that one, yeah, no, dude. So I tried to free farm my boy up, and let me tell you, that's the worst free farm up ever from his actual event. I think I've gotten more levels from non-direct versions of him to him versus trying to do that Not My Bulma Vegeta, just because, like, that dude sits up here and you have to awaken the mugs hella hard into it, and it's like, these drop rates ain't that great. Yo, so we got ourselves a Majin Buu with the Bukalo skin. We got young Bukalo out here. This is the new Bukalo, and my boy looks fresh. I love this card. He is power absorbent with the likes of category key +2 and HP and attack +100, so he's a 100 lead. And I just think that it's going to be fun to mess around with this unit because it's been a while. Like, the last Bukalo that we've had was the likes of the Int Bukalo, and that's from way back in the game. So it's going to be interesting to see the mix up there with the evil teams and who's actually using the Buu squads again. Funny enough, I was actually doing some of the Battle Clash recently, and like, you see tons of dudes with Buu units somewhere in the mix. Hey, Chi-Chi. Somewhere in the mix of their lineup, but it's also still funny how they enter the category. And it's my boy Goku to finish off the lot here. So we got a pretty good first pull here. We got ourselves 3 SSRs with the likes of Goku, the likes of Bukalo, and the likes of Uashu. Actually, let me double here. Yeah, so that's my first one here. But we also have the likes of 2 spare Vegetas just to toss at any Vegetas that we have, which is always nice. And then we have the likes of a Chi-Chi, so that was definitely a dope pull there. As far as how many pulls I plan on doing, so we started with a decent amount of stones. We'll see. I might do 2 frees. I might just do the 1 free set. It depends on how well we pull. So we had Vegeta, but he didn't want us to appear and fuse up with our boy to give us anything beyond the limit, but we started out with a screen break. I'm not gonna push it too hard. I'm just hyped to pull on this pack set. So we start off with a baby and we go into a Q. We get the Qui. Speaking of OG Bukalo, this is this man right here, and this is just to tell you how old of a unit he is. He's he has a tech type enemy attack -20% or -25%, and if that percentage rate doesn't tell you too much in its own right, it's just the fact that he's a type specific targeting unit that kind of builds onto him being more of a legacy. Mind you, he's still cool. Some of the older Boos still do put in work. Hell, some of the newer Boo stuff also puts in work. It's just, I don't know, I feel like we haven't had Boo level love to this extent. Like, we'll get a new SSR here and there for him, but for him to be the all-star of the pack and get like 2 new units in a full-on revisal, it's like, yo, what? Alright. So we get the boy Krillin out here. We pull into a first form Frieza. There are some units you feel like they're just forever going to be ingrained in the Dokkan culture, and first form Frieza I feel like is always going to be ingrained in the Dokkan culture, specifically STR Frieza. We pull into a Videl of the rare variety. Hello, Gildo. That's a physical Gildo on top of that. You know, not oobs into the Gildo cards, but I think beyond the actual Ginyu Force version one that goes UR, I think the one that I'll tolerate more than the physical one is the SR version, which I believe that's also a tech alongside his UR version, which is pretty funny in its own right. But like, dude, it's just like, hey, physical Gildo. It's our boy Jocko, speaking of tech units right here, and he's an all types key +1. Nothing too crazy, I just wanted to read him out. We pull into a Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel, and that's a nice pull right there. I haven't seen one of those in a second. We have two of those here. Yeah, it feels like it's been a second since I've seen a Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel, and I've been wanting to do the likes of the Extreme Awakening for him or the Vegeta, but I know, is that something you dudes would be uber into seeing? Am I playing on global? I'm playing on global right now. What's up, Fox? How are you doing? Do you play on global? So, we pull into Android 17 Future. Future units are still super dope. I like the fact that they got revamped not crazy long ago with the farmable versions, and it's made the I want to have all the 17 and 18 hunt a lot more tolerable, because like when you'll run into future versions sometimes it's so sparse in between each other. It's our boy Master Roshi. You know, this Roshi never really amounts to anything, but I really like his art. I just love the way that they have the emitting energy off of him, and then the way that like the background really ties in with the blue Dragon Ball, and just like this whole dimensional escape thing that they have going on. Doing great, and I do play global. Speaking of Bukalo, we get another Bukalo, but it's all good. It's feeds to the Bukalo that we pulled earlier. What pack set did you pull on? Are you pulling on the current pack set? Have you gotten your 50 tickets or more tickets, since there was opportunity to get more tickets? And if you did you pull on the pack already, and did you get anything good? We go from nil into another Bukalo, and Bukalo is out here trying to become a part of the honorary Namekian squad, but I guess he would be dishonorary. Speaking of the Namekian squad, we pull into a Piccolo here. Hold on. Hold on. We pull into a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and that Vegeta looks really dope. I'm gonna have to read him off in a second. Speaking of Vegeta, back-to-back Vegetas right there. Okay, so this is the second time I've pulled this Trunks, or second time technically. First time here, second time in between all the things. And this Trunks had me dumbfounded for half a second. I was just like, huh? Because at first my brain was like, yo, did we just... Nah, we couldn't have, because his physical LR kind of has a similar escape to this, but I've pulled his physical LR before, and my brain was like, wait a minute, something's not computing. So he's a physical type, attack plus 30 per key orb absorbed. He's he's a nuker, essentially. And then he greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemies while sacrificing 7% HP. So depending on how you play, he can be really cool. We're gonna lock that Bukalo up as well. Lock up that Jita. We just got all the brief boys today. We got some brief boy action. You got 87 tickets. You pulled LR Boo on second multi and Goku with Vegeta on the 50 multi, both with Vegito Super Saiyan. Nice. That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, so I didn't get a LR. I didn't get a LR Buhan, or not Buhan, Boo Tanks. God, I've been doing that all day. Yeah, I didn't get a LR Boo Tanks, but I got myself the likes of 2 other LRs from this pack. So I was cool. We got the likes of the Minotai. We get ourselves a Krillin! I think this is a different... This is our second version of Krillin that we've gotten. It might be our 3rd Krillin type that we've gotten. I think we've pulled 3 Krillins. And each of them have been different. Hey Tien, how are you doing today, dude? We pull into the Videl. I know. How's the rest of the event been going for everybody else? Have you guys been enjoying it? Has anything super appealed to you? I know there's not crazy amounts of things going on currently. There's the likes of Birder, and speaking of different variants of Krillin, we pull into another one here with his Int version. Oh, we pull into a Boo Tanks. We pull into a Boo Tanks. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come. And we pull into a Bukalo. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come, because my boy, my soul. We pull into a Dr. Gero right there. And we pull into a Great Sandman Super Saiyan 2. He's a Fizz type with attack plus 50. He has the Super Kamehameha. That's his super. He's a cool. But my soul couldn't handle that. My soul could not handle that, broski. So I think what? Hold on, let me do some quick math real quick. That wouldn't be too bad, and then I'd have to stop pulling there, essentially. So I guess I could do 3 more pulls on this side for another free. So people will, it's fun, most of it, because we are having 100 stones and within 5 weeks, so people will have another chance to pull them if they haven't. Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it. These events, when they run the end of the year stuff for themselves, it usually runs pretty cool, and I think that they handled them alright. I think some of the other events, they handle okay. Not my favorite styling of handling them. Like, I really like the anniversary one, which is at the beginning of the year, depending on if you're JP, or it's at like June if you're on global. And then these end of the year, you've pulled all year, here you go, here's a bunch of rewards for pulling all year, things that they do August, September. They're nice. They're definitely handled really well because they last 2-3 months. So both sets, while everything might not be there the whole 2-3 months, I think that they compensate really well. and like you can pull back in, you can get back into the game as much as you want. You can sit up here and, you know, like late join on the game and still get a decent amount of cool stuff. Like maybe not so much on these ticket pool ones, but you can get the rest of the stuff surrounding the ticket pools. So is there anything else you were crazy looking forward to? I hope the next festival is the LR physical Goku and Vegeta from Tournament of Power. That'd be cool. Instead of the LR Int Transformation Gotenks. I know. I'm interested in seeing both in the playscape. There's some units that are less popular I would like, or like some characters that are less popular I would like to see get a fuller treatment, but I know that's not going to fully happen. We got the likes of the Tambourine. We get a Birder. And like, the silhouette of that pose almost had me just scream out, "That boy Nappa!" I don't know why, but like those two with that one pose, it's always the same thing. We get ourselves another Bukalo. Hold up. Hold up. We got ourselves a Hercule. It's your boy, the people's champion, Hercule. Alright. How you guys doing? Yeah. I'm a super int type key +2 with HP attack and defense +70%. And the champion's final trump card is coming out because it causes supreme damage with a medium chance to stun the enemy. Not like the greatest effect nowadays, just because of stun ratio, but it's still dope. How you doing, Nita? What goes on with you? I mean, not that I want Gotenks, but see Goku and Vegeta first before Gotenks or Jiren. I don't know, dude. Part of the reason I'm pulling LR Boo, not only because LR Boo, dude, like, when else am I really going to get to pull on that? But like, beyond that, my other big thing is like, the last few big hero packs or dual hero pack sets have been based on Goku and Vegeta and the fusions in some sense. And I love the fusions. I love the fusions to death. Like, those are probably some of my favorite characters and units in the whole series. So, like, it's a killer that I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pull on it at some point, or I'm gonna pull for them at some point, but I want to get something new. How's it going? I'm doing good, Cam. How are you doing? What goes on with you? We get a kid, Pam. Can I add you? I think my friends list might actually be full at the moment for Dokkan, but yeah, how are you doing? What side do you play on? What's good with you? Who have you pulled for? Tell me all the details. We get another Bootanks here. Yo, so we get a second Goku Spirit Bomb, and you know, some people will be like, but that puts us at 4 for him. There's a possibility that we might rainbow this man. There is a strong possibility. And that Hercule was a nice cherry on top. I think we have a strong chance of beating that Bukalo that we got earlier up hard. Character capacity limit reach. Unable to Let me hard sell real quick just to be safe. Let me hard sell. You're good. Got the package today. Thank you again. No problem, dude. It all look in good shape? Are you excited? Is that the dinner plan for tonight? So we're going to sell off some of our rares. I know that we could still end you without doing this, but I know. It's just the fact of it reading the way it read today. And I was like, I don't want to pull a LR, and then they go, well, guy, I guess you can't have it because you didn't clear your box any. You love them, and I bet specifically LR Physical, LR Int, and LR STR Goku and Vegeta that regains health with the fusion. I love them, and I have both the Int and the Fizz. They're both cool. I use them. It's just at the point that I won't be able to use them all together, right? And I'm using the strength one, then it's like, why? I might as well wait and at least try for something new, even if I don't pull it. Yep, it's all good, and yep, it went into the package box from Canada Post, so USPS was the right call. Okay, cool, glad to hear. I'll probably have it for dinner in a couple days. Just had pasta last night. You can never have too much pasta, Cam. Cam, are you excited for these Dokkan pulls, my dude? Are you hyped? I'm still gonna pull. I know I've seen that warning like a million times, but I just think like reading it again had fucked up my brain. What's a Dokkan? This guy. Ooh. Ooh, full squad. That fusion right there. Fusion off the full squad. We pull into an Android 19 start out. We go into the likes of an Android 17. Yo, how dope would it be if we pull Android or LR androids off this? I think that's possible, but that'd be funny and dope all at the same time. Watching Boo tanks. You can use them in a team that can give you around 580k. LR Goku Blue or LR Blue Vegito, LR Blue Gogeta, LR Physical, LR Int Goku Vegeta, LRs. Yeah. Yo, okay, no, stop real quick, stop. Let's talk about how stupid this is. Because this is what I did the other day too, and I was just like, yo, what? No, hold on, bro. Hey, my homie ain't gonna believe this shit. I'm glad that I recorded this one. I sent him the picture of the other one, but like, no way. No way! We got ourselves a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and this unit always gets me because, like, when I set up here and pulled on his actual pack, I got a bunch of Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, but it wasn't the new version, so I kept sitting there having, like, these mini heart drops, like, yo! We got ourselves a Gildo. We got ourselves a double Gilda. I don't even care at that rate. And we get ourselves a Super Saiyan Trunks GT for our final card. But like, hold on, dude. You started your account like 2 days ago. I'm doing good with my team. What's your current team? Have you been enjoying the event? Have you done any pools? Tell me things. I'm sorry if I got like uberly loud, but like, dude, that was so hype. Like, I don't think some of you dudes even recognize how hype that was. Oh man. Oh gosh. So we're going to do what I believe it. Well, we're going to do our last paid pull on the side. We're going to get our freebie, and then we're going to do. I think I'll do my 50 pulls. I do both 50 pulls together at the end. Oh my god, dude. That's golden. We start off with a Trunks teen. We go into the likes of a Tech Nappa. Hello, Tech Nappa. How are you doing, dude? We pull into another 17, and I can't tell you how many Android 17s we've pulled. That LR STR Vegeta is a savage. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We pull into that boy, Jace! That's a unit I never mind getting. Love that boy, Jace. We pull into a Yamu. A Bukalo. It'd be funny to see how many Bukalos we have at the end of this. A Boo Tanks. Hell, I'm pretty sure I could probably LR. I'm pretty sure I could sit up here in SA10 one of the Bukalos, and then like also at the same time sit up here and put towards the new unit at the same time and get him almost SA10. How many stones you got left? This is the last pull for this one. So we pull into a Super Saiyan Angel Super Kaioken Goku. And this unit's very dope right here. He is Fizz type Ki +2 and HP attack and defense +30%. Not like the greatest lineup set, but in the same right, he kind of works like that. He kind of works like the Trunks that we pulled earlier, where he sacrifices a little HP and he sits up here and does the damage. Well, what's up, Fox? Do. So this is our freebie, which is our last one on the pack. At least our last one on the pack for now. If we mysteriously get a few stones out of nowhere. Screen break. Yo, double screen. Hold up! Hold up! No! I wasn't ready. We get ourselves a Chi-Chi. Yo, I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Speaking of, we get ourselves a Goku Angel and a Vegeta Angel Fusion LR, and oh my god, dude. My soul! I can't right now. Like, hello? Oh my god! Yo, what is this last pull, broski? What is this? We pull into a Majin Buu Tanks fucking LR. We actually got him, boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dev glad that we went for that extra set of pulls, cause like that is clean. Ah, my soul right now. Hold on. I need a second. What's up, Jer? How you doing, dude? That is so clean. We just pulled the likes of like 3-4 LRs off of this. Master Roshi, max power. He has attack plus 15 for all types. And oh my god. We get the likes of Tora! I can't see that name or think about Tora now without thinking about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it's super funny. Boo Tanks, apparently you were a sign of things to come, because like I was getting Boo Tanks the whole pack and I was like, you know, I wouldn't even be mad if we didn't get my boy, but like at the same time, like, come on now. Come on, dog. Come on, man. We get the likes of the Mercenary Tau. We go into the likes of a Nappa. Nappa with the attack plus 25 when HP is 30% or below. One of the skills I'm not super into, but like, still cold. And then we get new Paragus. I don't have a new Paragus, so like, this is definitely hype. He's dope in the Broly team, where you pair up all the Brolys, including Neo Broly, and then you put Paragus into there, and it's just really cool. I've seen people wreck with that team. He's an extreme int type, he's an extreme int type, and his leader skill is extreme int. Key plus 2 and HP, attack and defense plus 80%. He causes supreme damage to enemies and lowers attack. Pretty dope unit. Lock. Super Omega Lock. Power Observant or Majin Power. Category Key plus 2. HP plus 100%. And attack and defense plus 130%. And that's his SSR. Raises attack. Cause supreme damage to enemies. Hold on. Hold on. I need this full art right here. You guys seeing this? You guys seeing what we have to look forward to? That's cold. That is all kinds of cold. And then we have to lock down our boy. Just to be fair, show off the likes of the... Show off the likes of the Angel Vegeta and Goku. We have the likes of the Gogeta, or we have the likes of the Gogeta. We vest boys out here. We wearing the vest. He's fusion category, P plus 3, HP attack plus 170, and defense plus 130. Physical type key plus 3, and HP and attack plus 90. Oh my god, dude. That's good. That's dope. We are done with those pulls there. Question to you dudes watching. Would you rather see the 50 pull at the end, or would you rather see the 50 pull in between for each side? So 150 pull for this side, 150 pull for the JP side. And happening right after we do all the pulls for that side. I'll give you a second to think about it while we cool down for half a second. I think I'll also sell off some of our spare units. Like, that's a Hercule? Got a Hercule statue inside of our box, huh? You have to feed that boy. You have to feed that boy. How do I get Memorial Stones? Memorial Stones are for people who pulled on packs throughout the year. And basically, the time limit for that closed maybe a month ago before the event even started. So really, your best bet is if you think you're going to be into the game hardcore, start spending your stones on packs that you enjoy throughout the year, and then essentially when the next big event like this comes around, which is exactly this time next year, then you'll get whatever equivalent ticket or stone thing that they do, because they do this for certain period blocks of dates, and then they pay out to those who have done something, which is 99.9% spent stones on the packs during that period. It's really sucky because essentially if you aren't super spending into the game or super always on the game and spending your stones, like if you're holding your stones for anything specifically, you might not have gotten like the greatest amount for pulling this. But yeah, it sucks in that, right? Really coming off of like the 5th year anniversary where they let you earn those tickets, but I also get it. We're going to hot swap real quick and change over. Oh, it picked up right away. I didn't have to do any extra there. So I think I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm trying to get 100 red coins for Vegito. You get red coins by pulling, and they pay you red coins equivalent to the amount of stones you spent on the pack. So if it's a discounted pack, you don't get as many stones, but you still, or not stones, you don't get as many coins because you didn't spend as many stones. So I think we're going to go the same route here on this side, and I don't know if we're not going to hard push it as much. We're going to push for at least our freebie, but I think that might be as far as we go on this side, because we have a decent amount of stones. We just don't have the amount that we had on the other side. Rakunami, what? Hello? How are you doing? We get the likes of a Vegeta right there. He's chilling out. My boy is looking good. Second time in this video we've pulled this man right here, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool looking. I haven't gotten to use him yet, so hopefully he amounts to something cool. We pull into a Gohan here. Now, the only killer with switching the sides is like, I can't do as much like, oh, okay, well, this is what he does. I know some of it, but like not crazy amounts off the top of my head. I still have to use the wiki for certain things, and then other things it's like, yeah, no, I know that. Depending on what unit we're talking about. We pulled a Hercule, and then we pulled into a Gildo. Nice, nice. Trying to see what this pack is telling us. This card always baffles me, but makes me laugh when I pull him, because it's just like, alright. But what? What cool. We pull into a Hellfighter 17, and that's definitely a dope pull. So this is 2 SSRs for this pack. We pull into a second Hercule here, and we pull into the GT variant of Hercule, which is... Yo, we goated out here, boy. We got the likes of our boy Bukalo across everything now, and like, he's just chilled out. He said, screw it. Please. Sorry. Nomi, what are you even on about? Boo Boy's in the house. Boo Boy is definitely represented today. That's my boy Boo. So that's the other big reason, besides feeling like we've had a lot of Goku Vegeta LRs recently. I felt like, okay, cool. We could sit up here and do it for the fact that Boo Boys. Because, like, that's definitely the boy right there. Wouldn't say, like, yo, best villain, but, like, definitely a dope arc that... Definitely a dope villain with a really conflicted arc. Yo, what's up, Ginger? How are you doing? We got ourselves a Jiro thrusting towards us with his hands ready to grab us. We get the likes of a Boo Tanks. My boy ready to drop the vanishing. Is troll. I bet you are. We pull into the likes of a Vegeta. Dare, how are you enjoying these Dokkan pools, my boy? You having a good time? You seeing this greatness out here? Yeah, my boy, we out here. We pull into a Yamcha. My boy's ready. He's another one along with Jace where it's just like, never a bad time. Never a bad time to pull him. Speaking of bad times to pull. Hey look! Buccalo! Filling up the inventory on both sides. I wonder what, like, my boy's real ratio is for pulling the old Buccalo in this set. I could probably look it up, but it's just funny. We have a Beerus, but then we go into this Raccoon, and this Raccoon always makes me laugh. And I think that's partly because this Raccoon looks specifically like somebody spray painted him on a wall somewhere. So I always just think about him, and I'm like, that's that man Raccoon. We get ourselves a Int Metal Cooler, and Int Metal Cooler is a dope Int unit. He is definitely a dope Extreme unit, so that's definitely a nice pull set right there. We pulled 4 SRs on this, or 4 SSRs on this side so far. And we go for oh my god. What was that there? Yo, this is the 3rd pool in a row that Vegeta's just been chilling here talking about some, hey guys. We get 1 fusion off of it, but like, we hit a Super Saiyan 3, we hit a Super Saiyan 2. Is this going to be a Super Saiyan 2 screen break? Yeah. Nonetheless, it's good. It's good. We have, Frieza's little butt lackey. We have Jiro successfully getting towards you with those thrust hands. He's like, alright, the thrust hands are charged up. They got maximum momentum. Speaking of Boo Boys, we got ourselves the likes of the Evil. Dear Evil. Which, funnily enough, this might be the first one we've pulled today. On a Boo pack, even then my boy don't get that much love. Which I get, cause like, he was there for all of like 5 seconds, but still funny. We pull into the likes of a rare Piccolo. We get the likes of a rare Goku. Or a SR Goku, not a rare Goku. We pull into the likes of this cool SR Gohan, which was... Every now and then they'll release an SR and it's like, yo, you might not fully awaken, but boy, let me keep a few of you to the side just in case they ever decide to fully awaken you. And like, that's why my box is so terrible. That's why my box is so terrible. I had like the Zamasu, the agility Zamasu that they dropped. I had tons of that dude, and when they finally dropped the new free Zamasu, as well as like another paid Zamasu, I was like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. And by the time it does happen for you, my boy, there'll be a better way to get you up there. So I'm gonna just SA10 this one and hope for the future. So we get ourselves the likes of the Vegito. We get our boy out here in his tech variant. He's out here just chilling. He's looking real nice. I like it. I like it. All in all, I can't complain. This was a dope pull set side on the JP side of things. With us netting at least 5 SSRs. So, not as hard hitting as what we hit on global, but like they trade off when we do these. They trade off hard. Sometimes I'll hit hard as all like a truck on one side, and then other times both sides might just loop. So you know, it's all a part of the gamble and gotcha. Can't spell gotcha without gotcha. We pull into a tracksuit Gohan for our free pull. We go into the likes of a Shenron. We get the Nova Shenron. It's our boy right there. Go into Max Power Roshi. Max Power Roshi. Every time I see Max Power Roshi nowadays, by the way, I just think about that one scene from the movies as of recently. In Revival F, where my boy's just chilling there like, yeah! You know what? I'm gonna mess some stuff up too. We get another Roshi right here. I thought for a second this was going to be the one that I was talking about earlier with the really cool background. It's still got a cool-ish background, just not as cool. We pull into Vegeta just staring off into the distance, and with one of my favorite background patterns. I think that's why I've been so happy with some of the SSRs today, just because like they use my favorite background pattern style. We get into the likes of an Android 19 with an Android 16 right after my boy, just chilling there. This is a 16 that you'll see once in every blue moon as your rare unit, and it's always funny to see him because he looks so happy in that one. I don't know, like in the rest of them, I feel like 16 looked like he about to throw some hands. That one, he just looks happy. We pull into a Krillin of the physical variety, and then we pull into the likes of Tech Super Saiyan Blue Goku. This unit's kind of up there in age, but my boy still looking good. I still love this. The way that they integrated Frieza into the background for this, and I do wish that they would do more card types like this. I know there's the Vegeta like this, but I don't know, I just think that it's a really dope stylistic choice for having the unit chill like that. At the same time, I don't want them to overdo it and make it unspecial, but like, dude. So in total on this side, I think we got 8 SSRs, and they're all SSRs that I'm pretty happy about. So that's definitely a dope fill-in, dude. We're going to go into. Oh yeah. Hold on. First off, get these. I don't think I converted my tickets. It's like, hold on. Something seems off here. To convert our 28 tickets, or 28 stones to 28 tickets. And now that we have enough tickets, I did it everywhere but here, and I think my brain was like, you don't want to sit up here and accidentally pull on it and be like, ah! So we get a 50 piece right here, which will be 50 units, and then we'll get additional 3 because we have 3 leftover tickets on this side, and then we'll have a 56 piece on the other side. So 50 plus 6 additional tickets, something like that. And let's go for this large format pool. I think I want to do the JP side first just because I gave so much love to Global at the start of this one, and I figure it'd just be better than swapping over and then swapping back. So we pull into the likes of breaking with the fusion with the Super Vegito break on the pool. We pull into a Max Power Roshi. I should really just SA10 a Max Power Roshi. We pull into a Gokua. It's his tech variant on top of that. Still nice to have. Goku is a nice one. I like him as a unit. I just like the bow tech units. We pull into Jocko. We get ourselves the likes of Radix. Physical. We go into, I don't know, maybe it's just raccoon units in general. Maybe my boy just looks so out of place that you could imagine him as a graffiti character. Because, like, look at this one, too, dude. You see that? My boy definitely is out here. So what this pull pack is essentially based on the amount of stones that you pull throughout the year, spent throughout the year on pulling on packs. They gave you a certain amount of stones, which you could use those stones to exchange for either a specific Dokkan exclusive unit, or you could use it on this pack that contains a bunch of Dokkan exclusive units and 50 pull and hope that you get a bunch of them, but also not have the choice to pick a specific one, which the difference is, this costs 50 tickets, which it's a 1-for-1 ratio between the tickets and the stones are 150 stones for picking a specific unit. So it's very interesting that they gave us the actual option to just pick and choose this time. If I would add more stones to tickets, I probably would have did more of these and just made this its own individual video to talk about it on a greater extent. But I didn't. I had enough to do a single pull on each side, which I thought was cool and I thought was worth throwing into this video since I wanted to do pulls anyways. And that's why I figured let's do a live stream of this. It's our boy Nail. We go into an Android 19. I really do like how the electricity pops off his hand in this card art specifically. You know, if like I had to pick a favorite Android 19 card art, it might be this one. It's Graffiti Raccoon! We go into the likes of that Krillin again. Nice, nice. But yeah, so then the thing about Dokkan exclusive characters is they only come on packs that are labeled as Dokkan exclusive events, and by that means you can only pull them as long as that event's around, whereas other units, they come on different packs, like they become general pack units where you can pull them on basically any pack, but their limit or their pull rate becomes lesser because they aren't the feature unit essentially. And inside that variation of it, you have a lot more chance to pull them as opposed to a Dokkan exclusive unit, since you have to have stones right around up the point when they come onto a pack. So I see the larger appeal of this style where we're pulling in hopes of getting multis. We get another Raccoon with a first form Frieza. We get ourselves a Bokalo. Critical. I just love how the highlight comes off of his antenna there. His antenna's fat as hell in this art, but I love how it comes off there. We get ourselves the likes of Videl, and that's the likes of the tech variant that goes into Great Sand Woman. The Great Sand Areno, or Great Sandman 2 as it's corrected, but you know. She'll always be Great Sand Woman in my art because of how iconic that is to me. We get Horrible. And we get the likes of our first Dokkan exclusive, well, our first SSR, I was going to say first Dokkan exclusive, with the likes of Vegeta here. And Vegeta's dope, and I think that's duped up on this side now. Get our Mercenary Boy. We go into an Android 17. We get the likes of a Boo-Tanks. Hello, Boo-Tanks. The only other big thing is like, so people are like, well, what's the appeal and why don't you just pull on this? Because they also gave a stone variant of this pack where you could pull on it for 50 stones. Not a full 50 units like the tickets are, but you can pull on it for a single, you can pull on it for a multi-pull for 50 stones and still kind of get the same effect. And the differing factor here and why the tickets still make so much sense is because overall, I think like it's sucky as a system, but it works out in the greater long run if you're playing the game a lot. Get into a TN followed by an Android 17. Like, it's the maximum output to payment ratio, I guess. We get the likes of Kid Gohan, followed by the likes of GT Gohan. Nice. In his tech variant, too. That boy suited up. After the Gohan train, we would get a Pan. The GT boys are popping off. And then we pull into the likes of a Strength Gogeta. I think I have him rainbowed on his side, but that's still nice to have. If I don't have him rainbowed, that's even nicer to have. So, like, that's definitely a dope unit. And I say that because I was using my red stones to basically finish off units recently. We go into the likes of a rare Trunks, followed by the likes of a Vegeta. I should be keeping count of how many cards we've pulled, like, in total, but we've got 2 so far. We got 2 SSRs on this side, for the 50 pool. I don't know how deep into the 50 pool we are. Speaking of 16 looking like he about to pop the Glock, look at my boy right there. Look at the playboy right there. We get into a sale, which I guess Dokkan told Cell today is the Boo Boys day because, like, they told Cell to sit down. This is your first pull of the day. Another Kid Gohan, back in them Namek days, followed by a Kid Trunks in his tech variant. Some of the generic Ki Blast moves that they do and they add into an artwork, it's always funny to see them because they kind of look like something else, something outside what they're supposed to look like just because of their genericness. We get the likes of Teen Trunks. We get the Silver Surfer, I mean the Mercenary. It's always funny to me because, like, Fortnite has the likes of the whole Marvel set coming or in now. Coming in. I'm playing the Battle Pass at the moment and I'm like, coming in. And what makes that funny is they have the Silver Surfer in there. But like when they were first announcing the pack, I was like, yo, they gotta add either my boy Galactus or we need a Silver Surfer skin with the Silver Surfer board. And they did it. They definitely did it. So we get ourselves a Ginyu, a Ganai, a Ganai. We go into the likes of, we get the likes of a Kid Trunks. We get the likes of a GT Hercule. We get Android 18, flash in her hand, flash in her hand. It's the flash in the pan. SR Roshi. Blasting off. Oh, snaps. Yo. Okay, so speaking of rare finds inside of a pack, I rarely ever see this one. I remember back a while ago, I got this unit like hella times in a single pull set. Not in a single pull, but like in a single set sitting of pulling. And like, dude, that's really funny to see him again. SR Jocko. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Teen Trunks out here, rare agility unit. We pulled off 2 SSRs. That's about the ratio that I've been doing this at. Not the greatest, not the worst. That's about what to be expected from about 5 pulls. If you're doing average. Plus, we have all these Baba-able units now, and I can trade off the Baba units for essentially getting either medals or anything else really that I need. So, I'm mad at it. So we're going to do our singles, and then we're going to flop back over on sides. Kamehameha! We pull into a batter. There's a part of my brain that's like, maybe you should save the tickets just in case we hit another top grossing. Because they did give out some more tickets for top grossing. I don't know. At that rate, I feel like I'd just be waiting with hopes and dreams. So I'd rather just pull off of these singles. See if we get anything fun together. Because sometimes, every now and then, on singles, I'll get something dope. Like last time we did singles when we pulled that LR. Trunks! Funny enough, maybe I just haven't seen it much and I forgot about it, but the other day, I think for the first time, this is my belief, for the first time, I saw a different animation with Trunks. Once again, I say maybe it's just been like forever and a half. Let me back out of that real quick. Back us back to the home screen, and then we're going to hard switch over real quick to the likes of global again to do our 50 pull. But like, it had me rolling because I was like, yo, what? That's a pull animation? That's so cute, but also that's so dope. So here's to our 50 set on this side. And yeah, like I said, we have 6 additionals. Vegeta pulling up. This has just been a Vegeta-esque day for pulls. That man just loves to pull up in the packs with us today. We go into the likes of Mr. Boo, who's an HP plus 30 SR. I'll read some of the more interesting ones here. We get the likes of Tracksuit Gohan, the likes of Nappa. In his rare strength variant, we get the likes of a Vegeta physical with his lightning bolts shocking through his skin. Chaozu! Every time I see Chaozu now with the little finger beams, I just kind of want to see him do the whole dance from Love is War. It's the finger point. Hey! It's the boy! It's the boy! It's the boy! It's the boy! Ella Goku Black! What's up today, account? I see you! Hello! Good day! Tech type, key, +2 in HP and attack and defense, plus 50%. Is that boy? Hello! What's up, Tech Android 16? How are you doing, dude? The likes of the Super Saiyan Trunks kid, He is agility and strength types, attack plus 5 or plus 25, plus 15. I can totally read. Ah, yes, the mercenary back at it again. Want to give us an iron gut punch. Android 18 out here chilling. Attack plus 10% when HP is 50% or below. Not a great unit by today's standards, but I love to use that Android 18 when I first started out in the game. Super Saiyan Gohan of the GT. Tech and physical types, E plus 2. Not a bad unit if you're doing anything that's like cost based, cost limited, and you can still use paid units. Got the likes of Nappa and the likes of a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta for our second SSR. Dopeness right there. We get a Dokkan Android 17, and this Android 17 is attack plus 15% when HP is 50% or below. So basically the same as that Android 18, but he is an SR unit. But I also think she has an SR equivalent that's supposed to match that one. Another Mr. Boo. We stocking up on those Mr. Boos, boy. Ain't nobody ready. Yo, we just got a fake out. And the fake out was for a Super 17. If you're wondering why I say his name like that all the time, it's because there's a funny thing that happened in Xenoverse when I was on it hardcore. So it's really crazy and funny that this boy died and like screeched his name out like that. We get the likes of Terrible. We get the likes of the SR version of Super Saiyan Bardock. Super Saiyan Bardock. We get the likes of Piccolo and his strength variant. Oh, snaps! And we get the likes of the Kid Buu in his SSR tech variant. He is tech types, attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 30% or above. Nice. Fan of the GT variety. Shout outs to that girl. Was good, lady. We get the likes of, oh no, the likes of Tien Shinha, SR Tech variant, attack plus 25% when HP is 30% or below. This is the type of stuff that gets left in when Apple is doing stuff live. We get the likes of Radix in his physical variant, a pouty Videl. Hey girl. Damage received reduced by 10% on that AGL unit. And we get ourselves another Goku Black Ghoul. We out here stacking on this boy. This is the strength variant one, and he's really dope for like his effect set. Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. He is the likes of extreme type allies, key plus 2 and HP attack and defense plus 100% when team includes all 5 extreme types, which is a really dope effect all things considered. I forget who his banner match unit was. I forget if he had a similar thing going on for the likes of the hero side, but I don't know, dude. Like, I just think that that's a really cool skill to be like, you out here using a rainbow team? Oh yeah, bet you about to shred. We get the almighty Butthead, and we get Coral. No, I'm playing Dodoria, and the rare physical variant. We get the likes of Kid Trunks and the likes of the SR Tech version. Young Chaozuo and the tech version as well. This is SR Physical Whis, and he has a physical type key +2, and he also awakens to a UR. So that's one you always hear me talking about collecting. I have a set of them. It's just I don't have the set to the level that I need them. We get the likes of SSR, Super Saiyan Trunks Future, and one of like his most iconic looks right there. Cause like, dude, you can't look at Trunks nowadays and not have this in some way be representing him. Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, Super Class, HP, attack, and defense +60. It's been a while since I've seen that variant of him, but like definitely a good pull. The likes of physical type key +2 from Whis once again. And then we get some more barter action with his rare version. Turtles? Turtles. What's up, my boy? Turtles is agility SSR. He is the likes of movie bosses category, key +2, HP, attack, and defense +120%, or extreme class key +2, HP, attack, and defense +40%. Definitely a dope lead. This is agility Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is the one that has the easy A, so the extreme awakening. He's the AGL type key +2 and attack +2,500, and I think like that key gets bumped up to 4, if I'm right, when he's awakened to his AGL state, and like that attack boost definitely gets buffed up. I forget the actual stat lineup for that, but he is still very cool thanks to the power of easy A-ing. The likes of the Goku tech and strength types get 2+ key. We get one of the lesser talked about Bojack homies, Mr. Bidu. He is HP +15%, but he only has rare variants, or the rare variant, because I think he only has this version, if I remember right. It's him and damn, I'm blanking on his name right now, but the short stack that, like the little half pint homie, that bro, they both only have like 1 unit. Pew pew. If you're not counting their appearance inside of the LR, Amon. Chaozu! What's up, buddy? We get a Gnai. A Gnai. Again, you. What's up, Sale? How are you doing, broski? That's his SR physical. He does AGL, int, and physical types +1 on the key scale meter. Some of these units might sound like super outdated, but I think like what's going to be interesting now that like you can do the skill link train ups now is the idea of those skill links being able to be trained up and make them as viable, not as viable as like a SR to a UR, but a SR being like closer to an SSR. And output now. Zarbon. Attack and defense +15% when HP is 80% or below. So, like, I still don't super like that effect type, but, like, his is at least at a nice range. 80% or below is workable. 30% or below, Dokkan beat you up for that. Android 16, my boy firing them off again. Yo gonna beat you up for sitting up here thinking that it's sweet like that. Silver Surfer. Gnai. Once again. Welcome back, my boy. And that's how we end the pack off with Ganai. So that's our third variation of this man right here. It'd be interesting if we could rainbow that man, but we need 2 more units of him. We're also on our 4 for this, we're on our 4 for this Super Saiyan Goku Black Rose. The likes of our first Super 17, right here. Our first version of the Hope Super Saiyan Future Trunks. All in all, this was definitely dope on this side. I don't even know what to say anymore. So we have 1. That's a LR, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 hitters out of this. And I could basically make this into 6. Oh, 6. I almost forgot about our boy Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. So this would be 7. This would be 1 in 7. That is dope as all hell. We're going to do our additional singles, and then we're going to close it out, because this has been a chill sit and chat session as we did our pulls. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. We pull into the likes of a Goku, strength variant Goku with the SR. I wonder how many of those we've gotten today, because I feel like I've seen his art a lot, but I might just be imagining it just because of traumatic war flashbacks of Goku's. Oh yeah, totally. SR Trunks, Teen Trunks. It's Teen Trunks. When they first introduced that boy, I thought he was, or not when they first introduced him, but when they were first talking about doing the likes of LR Trunks, I thought that was going to be the one that awoke from him, because he was a physical, he was also a physical. Things, too much of it just lined up to be like, okay, cool. That's going to be the unit right there. So what, in total, I want to say we've done, I can account for maybe, that'd be 8 pulls, 12 pulls, plus the 250 summons being worth 10 pulls together. And then I'm not gonna count the singles, but like 20 something pulls pretty much. Never again, my boy. Or maybe again. We just have to be wise about how we spend our stones. That's the key element there. We get the likes of an Android 18, and I'm zipping through these just because I wasn't super expecting anything from these last singles, but nor should I, because Dokkan's been really nice to me today. Also, your boy is getting the Hungries, and the Hungries is not a good look when you're trying to think. We get a Videl! SR Strength Videl, attack plus 20% when HP is 80% or below. Yeah. Yeah. Nonetheless, that was good all in all. I very much enjoyed that, and like I think on both sides we got some really dope stuff to re-envision our accounts. We got some cool new units, we got some cool old units, we had a dope 50 set pool, and yeah. If I decide to do more stuff, i.e. pool on the opposite side, we have 308 hours, which means we'd have to get stones miraculously, because I don't want to spin past the limit that I'm currently at, but like, you know, and just to show it off. So the likes of the LR Boo Tanks, the likes of the Bukalo, the likes of LR Gohan from a few packs back, LR Super Saiyan Vegeta 4, the likes of LR Goku and Vegeta, the fusion, the likes of the cooler Mr. Vegeta Super Saiyan 2, likes of Universe Top Warrior Race Vegeta, Evil Majin Emergencies, Boo Super. He's the strength variant. I was like, I'm not gonna know him by that. I'm gonna know him by which faction he is. It's the likes of the Ultimate Gohan, Boo, which is Buhan. It'll be interesting to see if they do anything with Buhan coming up, considering that they've updated the other two variations. Boo Tanks, Bukalo, Vegeta Standard, Vegeta Standard, Vegeta Standard, and that's that pack. So if we were to do anything on this side, just to show it off, and okay, so once again, I'm not downing this. This would definitely be dope to pull. It's just not as priority to me. But we have the likes of Tien Shinha. That would definitely be dope to pull. Even though we have LRTN now, I definitely feel like this would be a dope unit to pull, just to have in your collection. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, definitely nice. The likes of the Bardock. The likes of the Bardock. We have the likes of Super Saiyan 2 Goku. The likes of the Super Saiyan, well, not the Super Saiyan, the AGL Goku. He turns into a Super Saiyan, Super Vegito. Likes of the Super Vegito. We get Tien. Oh, did I mention Goku? Goku. And the likes of Cell. So it's a dope pack, but there's not as much on it for me. Just in general. So once again, if I do get the stones miraculously, rather it's first place or hitting first place again, like a double first place, which would be funny as all day, or if it's just the randomness of me doing, not the randomness, but me doing a bunch of missions and getting it, that'd also be alright. Nonetheless, with all that being said, thank you, dude, so much for joining me on this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you, because I don't know your sleep schedule. Hopefully you set up here and you enjoyed yourself, and I provide you with some form of entertainment. To anyone that's new here, thank you so much for coming through and joining me. Hopefully you set up here and you enjoyed yourself, and if you did and you gave me a follow, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Cereal Bowl Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it. Hopefully I can provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. And if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to join the Cereal Bowl Nation, the greatest nation on the internet. Additionally, if you're watching this post-stream, be sure to sit up here and leave a comment down below if you want to sit up here and comment on the pools, whether you want to tell me about what you set up here and pulled yourself, which pack did you choose to pull on, or what are you looking forward to next inside of Dokkan. feel free to tell me any of these things, or if you just want to say hi, feel free to do that. Additionally, if you're looking for more Apple-based content, there's the likes of the social media names currently on screen. If you want to check out anything that I do outside the stream, there's also the likes of the super mega link down below, which is to my link tree, and it links to all the other things that we do, because there's just a short amount of things on the screen currently that I could list to. There's the likes of the additional video on screen right now if you need more content to watch in between the time of this and the next thing that I do on this channel. There's also the likes of the subscription button, once again, if you haven't already, but I did that, so I'm not going to redo that spill for you. And finally, if you guys are interested, there is the Patreon right there, which you can use to support this content and keep me doing stuff. But with all that being said, I'll catch you dudes later. Much. Peace out. That's a wrap.